Thank you so much for tuning in. I am your host, Dr. Mary Kay Holmes. Today, I'm going to talk to you about something that I'm all too familiar with, and I can tell you from experience that your no is really a not yet. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with what? One single step. And that first step does two things. First, it shortens the distance between you and your goal. And second, it will give you a sense of accomplishment. Never despise small beginnings. You will never get ahead if you never get started. Let me say that one more time. You will never get ahead if you never get started. What step are you taking today? I want to share with you a story about Jack Ma, one of the richest men in Asia. He's worth about $60 billion. And he runs a company called Alibaba, one of the largest companies in China. But the interesting thing about Jack Ma is if $60 million net worth is not interesting enough, he just wasn't a genius. He didn't always, he wasn't always considered a genius is what I want to say, who instantly created this amazing company. His entire life was riddled with rejection. He applied for 30 different jobs, including the police and KFC, and he was rejected by every single one. According to Jack Ma, he said they told him he was no good. And as for the KFC job, he said 24 people were offered, they were applying for the job. 23 were offered the position. One was rejected. Guess who that one person was? Him, Jack Ma, the only one rejected. And not only that, he applied and got denied 10 times from Harvard. But in the mid-90s, something amazing happened. Jack Ma discovered the internet, and he quickly understood the possibilities and potential for success in the online world. He went on to create several companies, and despite all the rejection that he had previously faced, he is now worth over $60 billion, and is one of the richest men in Asia. Believe in yourself and get started on your goals today, because like Jack Ma, if he would have given up and listened to others and accepted all the rejection and lived a life of mediocrity, he would have never reached the level of success that he's able to enjoy today. He kept going, and he built an incredible business and impacts millions of lives every single day. And the best part of his story, one of my favorite parts of his story, is that he spoke at Harvard for a commencement speech, and that was the same school that rejected him 10 times. The key to this story is that Jack Ma, he never gave up, but more importantly, he started somewhere. He didn't despise his small beginnings. Although he struggled in college, he kept going. Although he had one door after another shut in his face, he kept going. I encourage you today to never give up. Just like Jack Ma, you can outlive the label of reject. How can you do that? Well, let me share with you how. First, don't overwhelm yourself thinking about the entire journey. Relieve yourself of undue pressure and focus on what's in front of you. What task can you complete today that will get you one step closer to your goal? What item can you check off your checklist that will give you a sense of strength, accomplishment, and faith? Take away the pressure and replace it with passion. Let me say that one more time. Take away the pressure and replace it with passion. Passion is the fuel to the fire that you need in order to keep moving toward your goal. Secondly, write the vision, make it plain. And you might have heard this before, but I want to tell you the same thing with a little bit of a spin on it. When we say write the vision and make it plain, what I'm telling you to do is make it simple, make it doable, make it realistic. Don't overcomplicate what you have been destined to do. If you have a vision and it's meant for you to accomplish it, you will have a grace for it. There'll be a certain level of ease to it, a simplicity that cannot be adequately described to other people. That's not to say there won't be a level of difficulty involved, but there won't be a struggle. Like Jack Ma, your no is really a not yet. Your day is not just coming, your day is here. Today is your day. Get up, look up, and take the first step and enjoy the journey. I'm your host, Dr. Mary Kay Holmes, and I hope that you have been encouraged today. I hope that you've been uplifted, and I hope that you understand that your no is really a not yet. Thank you so much for listening.